Got it.
Is my voice audible? Can you able to hear me, sir?
Yes, yes. Yes, yes.
Okay. Shortly Sadri Vaisali Amri, Vahilu Tamil Lisani Frokoli. A very good morning to all the teachers who have connected online today. Today's topic is about AI plus teacher equal to smarter education. Uh, I don't want to again give an introduction about what is AI. As everybody knows that in today's world, we must use artificial intelligence tools. Why we have to rely on artificial intelligence tools means uh, it's because it helps us to become more productive. And when we apply this artificial intelligence tools while teaching during our classes, it helps to perform our tasks seamlessly. That's why we need to use artificial intelligence tools. Today, I'm going to teach you four different artificial tools which you can use in your classroom. Everybody might be aware of ChatGPT, right? So ChatGPT, what it does actually, when we provide some prompt to it, it helps you, it understands the prompt and it gives you a desired output. So using ChatGPT, how as a teacher we can make our class more productive and effective is it helps you to create lesson plan, that to customizable lesson plan, and then it also helps you to create worksheet, and you can also build your own quiz app. So these three things I'll teach you today, how you can use ChatGPT to make lesson plan, customizable worksheet, as well as uh, customizable quiz app. Okay, so let me take you to the ChatGPT screen. Yeah, is my screen visible, sir?
Yes, yes. Visible,
So
visible.
look at this.
Yeah.
I've I've logged into ChatGPT. What I can just do is I have to give the proper prompt. So previously, many people might think that whatever the prompt we provide, based on that only ChatGPT gives output. Now, due to generative AI, they have done certain improvements. It's not like the normal prompt when you provide it gives you output, desired outputs whenever it wants. But now they made it into context engineering. Context engineering means whatever the prompt which you provide, the instructions which you provide to ChatGPT, the next time, if you simply put one liner, like for example, I have created a lesson plan for ninth standard for today's class. And again, I'm also going to 10th standard and you want to create a lesson plan means for the first time when you give certain format to it, it remembers the format. And the next time you don't have to give complete instructions to it. The next time, if you just type, remember the previous version, and then you prepare and give me class 10 lesson plan, it automatically generates and gives you the lesson plan based on the previous format which you have given. So, like for example, if you are a science teacher, okay, and you are taking class for ninth standard. For the first time when you are giving instruction, you have to give clear prompt. Okay, you have to give clear instructions. Like for example, help me to create a lesson plan of class 9 science Tamil Nadu syllabus from the chapter matter around us. Like this, you have to give. And then it what the lesson plan contents should have, that also you have to clearly mention. It should include introduction, learning objectives, teaching aids, instructional procedures, evaluation, sorry, learning outcomes, evaluation which contains lower order thinking questions, middle order thinking question, lot smarts, and higher order thinking question parts, and then homework. All this prepare in a tabulated format, which can fit in 2 pages. The classroom duration is for 45 minutes. Remember this format for future lesson plans. So like this, you have to provide clear instructions. Now look at this in the end, what I have done, I have given another extra instructions to it. That is, remember this format for future lesson plans. So when I give this particular sentence in a prompt, it remembers, it stores in its memory. And the next time when you prepare the lesson plan, you don't have to type all this content fully. Okay. So look at this. When I just press enter, it generates the lesson plan for you based on whatever I have given the instructions. And look at this, before it generates the lesson plan, there is a line called updated memory. Can you see here in the chat GPT while generating the output? Okay, the first line what it gives is updated memory, which means now the chat GPT has access that it can remember whatever instructions which I'm giving. So I don't have to repeatedly give the same instructions again and again when I'm going to generate the lesson plan for the future lesson plans. Okay. So look at this. It's a very clean lesson plan now. Lesson plan in the title, class name, science, T and syllabus, chapter matter around us, duration, whatever we provided. Now look at this in clear tabulated format. Introduction for how many minutes you have to give, that also here given, and what we should do in the introduction, and then how many learning objectives you have to cover, then what are all the teaching aids you have to use, then instructional procedures. In the instructional procedures, what the teacher does for the rest 35 minutes, and what the students you have to provide activity for the rest 25 minutes of 35 minutes. All these things it's clearly given, and then learning outcomes, and then in the evaluation section, lower order thinking questions, middle order thinking questions, higher order thinking questions, everything it is given, and then finally homework. Clear. So whatever the instructions I have given, clearly based on that, it has prepared the lesson plan and generated for you. Now what you can do is you can simply copy this lesson plan and you can paste it in your Microsoft Word. You just have to open Microsoft Word and you can paste it there. And don't truly depend on, and I mean, don't totally depend on the same lesson plan. In case if you want to make certain changes to it, you can do it. Okay, like for example, you want to show some other activity instead of this one, because some teachers, they may not do the same kind of activities. Okay, so whatever the resources available with them currently, based on that, if they want to do activity, they can do some tweaks in this lesson plan and they can present it to the principal or the headmaster. Now, since these instructions I have given for the first time, the next time if I want to create a lesson plan for some other class, I don't have to provide all these instructions again. What I can just do is help me to create a lesson plan for class 10 science TN syllabus on atoms and molecules chapter. That's it. This simple lesson, I mean, this simple line, if I type just one liner like this, I type. So it already remembers the previous instruction, right? I told him to prepare in this particular format. It should have introduction, learning objectives, procedure, everything I have given. And then I also, in the end, I have typed one line like, remember this particular format. So it remembers always, and then it helps you to provide the lesson plan for class 10 topics. So not only for science subject, I mean, you can prepare lesson plan for any subject. If you're handling English as well along with science, same one liner you have to type. Okay. Help me to prepare class 7 or class 8 lesson plan of English chapter 1 Tamil Nadu syllabus. That's it. You just have to type in a single line for the rest of the lesson plans. You don't have to repeatedly give the same instructions again and again. Okay. So look at this. Because I don't know the first chapter in English. Okay. I just gave the instructions to him that from 8th standard, first chapter of English in Tamil Nadu syllabus. Automatically, it took the first chapter of English, that is the nose dribble, and based on that, it has given the complete lesson plan for you. So it's very easy, right? It just takes some 5 to 6 seconds for you to type the prompt, and it provides you the lesson plan instantly. So you don't have to bang your head on writing the whole lesson plan. Okay. So already will given you, ChatGPT will provide you a particular format. So what you just have to do is you have to use your brain to just modify the lesson plan according to your need. This is the first uh, very effective tool which you can use using ChatGPT to make yourself smarter. The second one is the worksheets. How many of you are primary teachers here or kindergarten teachers here? Any kindergarten teachers in this platform today?
Most of them are kindergarten primary
Oh,
teachers.
Alhamdulillah. Then this is only for you. Okay. So kindergarten teachers or primary teachers, for them, worksheets is very essential. Okay. Like for example, if you are teaching students about alphabets, you may have to create alphabets worksheet. Or if you're teaching them about phonics, you may have to create worksheet regarding phonics. Now, previously and all, what we used to do, okay, we used to download the images from Google, like, right? For example, alphabets worksheets like this, we used to search in Google, and through Google Images, whatever the best image which we come across, we used to download it. Now, in this, there is one problem. Sometimes what will happen is the images may not look very clear, pixelation problems may arise, or sometimes, mm, I mean, some schools they insist that in the heading, the school name and their now, if you want to include school name and logo, okay, sometimes it becomes very difficult for us because in this particular worksheet, suppose for example, if I open this particular worksheet, okay, so finish the alphabet like this. There is one worksheet here in Pinterest. If I open this particular worksheet, just a minute. Yeah. If I open this particular worksheet, so there is no space for heading. Okay. So if I want to type the worksheet means you have to again copy this particular image into some other like Microsoft Word or Canva, and then I have to type the um, heading, school name and logo and all. So it's a very difficult task for us. But using ChatGPT, what you can do is you can clearly generate the worksheet, customizable worksheet based on your requirement. Okay. So even if you want to include logo of the school, that also you can attach. What you just have to do is you have to click on add files and then upload photos and click on upload photos and files option. And you just have to select the school's logo. Okay. Like for example, suppose I have this logo of my school. So I just have to select upload the school logo here. Now you have to give clear instructions to ChatGPT. What type of uh, worksheet I need. Okay, that too in the form of an image. Help me to generate an image for kindergarten students, and it should contain A, B, C, and D alphabet in four liner pattern. Include the attached school logo on header, and also type the school name as Mazharul Ulum School. Like this, I can give clear instructions to it. And when I press enter, it will generate the image for you. Okay. So it will take just some 30 seconds to 1 minute in order to generate the image. And based on your desired instructions, what you have provided, it will give you the output. Okay. And it becomes very easier for you. When you look at the output, you will understand that whatever the instructions they have given, based on it will provide you the image very clearly. So you just have to simply download that image and you can take as many copies of printout as you want. Okay. And sometimes, because I have not given another clear instructions to it, I just asked him to generate an image containing worksheet. So sometimes what it will do is it will give you very colorful image. And in certain schools, if they lack, if they don't have the color printer means, it becomes very difficult for them to take the printout. Now you see, it has generated an image with the school name and the logo, but it has done one mistake as well. So I was expecting him to give the worksheet of alphabets in a four-liner background, but it has not given. So suppose if you want to again make an edit, you can just simply click on edit option next to the image. Okay, it will open you again the describe edits option where you can again give the instructions where you have to do the editing. Okay, here you can again give the instructions clearly like I don't want A is for apple and the images of apple. Just help me to write the alphabet A, B, C, and D in traceable four-liner format and generating printer-friendly form. Like this, you have to give prompt, and when you press enter, it will again modify the same image. Okay, so it will not modify the entire image. So only the instructions which I have provided, based on that, it will only identify and edit the part of those images where it is required. Okay, so look at this now. It will take again another 30 seconds to 1 minute in order to generate the new output. So that's it. Okay. Now, based on, this is what I was expecting out of it, and it has generated an image for you. So just simply click on download option. Okay. When you just click on download option, it will download. Okay. So it's very easy, right? So especially for the kindergarten teachers, you can customize the worksheets based on your need. Okay. And if you want to include date in it on the header, you can also give another set of instructions. Include date and worksheet name as well. Okay. Third, very important usage of the chat GPT is, suppose if you teach a lesson and you want to evaluate the students by asking questions. One thing you can do is you can do oral evaluation. You can simply ask oral questions and you can do the assessment. The second way is you can, the most interactive way is you can show a quiz. Okay. So quiz app also you can build with the help of ChatGPT very easily. Even a non-technical teacher also, they just have to put certain questions to it. Okay. They just have to give clear instructions by adding few questions related to the particular topic. And then you can generate the quiz app. Okay. Say, for example, if you are teaching students about the same, uh, like, for example, any chapter in science, like in class 9 matter around this. So what you can just do is first, help me to extract multiple choice textual questions from class 9 matter around this TN syllabus. Okay, like this, first you give instructions because I don't know the textual questions currently, right? What are all the book back questions of class 9 matter around this is available. Okay. Now, when I give this particular instructions, first what it will do is it will extract from the internet wherever the book back questions of matter around this chapter is available. Why I have to do this means because first I need question, then only I can able to generate the quiz, right? So look at this, it has extracted almost nearly 18 questions. Maybe in the book bag, some 10 questions might be available. But apart from that, some in-text questions may also somebody would have typed in the internet. So those questions also it has extracted. So nearly I got 18 questions currently. After that, what I have to do is another instructions I have to give. Now, use the above extracted questions and help me to generate an interactive quiz website, okay, in the same multiple choice questions format, okay. Uh, the website should be student friendly and with the premium UI or premium theme. Like this, I have to give instructions. Okay, remember this prompt. So this type of prompt you have to give, you have to clearly provide the instructions to it. So once you do it and press enter, it will do some coding. Okay, like using HTML or Python, it will do the coding. It will extract all those questions and create it like a separate database. And then it will also give you an HTML file that is used to access the quiz. Okay. So it has generated the quiz now. And now look at this, download the interactive quiz website. This type of file it will give. This is an offline file. You don't require internet also. Once you download this quiz, it will be stored in your computer. And whenever you want, you can use this particular file. Okay, now look at this. This file is downloaded now. You can open this file. You just have to go to this screen. So look at this in download section. This file is available now. So this file, you just have to double click on it. So when you double click on it, it will take you to the quiz app. So your quiz app is ready now. Look at this. Okay, this is the first question. So what you can do is while taking the class itself, you can just open this quiz app and you can ask questions to the students if you have a smart board facility in your school. Now, most of the schools have smart board facility or even projector they have. Okay, you can simply open this quiz and you can ask the questions to the students. So whatever the answer they provide, okay, you can click on the answer or you can ask the student itself. Okay, if you have touch screen facility in your smart board, you can ask one by one the student to come near the board, ask him to select the answer and click on next. Okay, so once all the quiz is completed, finally you will get the score. Okay, so you have to answer all these questions. Okay, now here I have not given clear instructions to it to show the instant answer. Okay, that's why it's not showing me the instant answer now. I have to attend all the questions and finally we'll get the score. Okay, so now look at this. After completing the quiz, what is the score it's showing? I have scored 5 out of 10. Why 5 out of 10? Because I might have done some wrong. Okay, now where the student has done wrong, in which question he has done wrong, like that if you want to show, you have to give another instructions while typing the prompt. You can say that, give me the instant answer and also the correct answer if a student types or if a student selects the wrong answer. Like that if you give clear instructions to it, so while generating the app itself, it will do like that. Okay, isn't it interesting, teachers? Because I need inputs from teachers as well.
Teachers can unmute and tell.
Yeah, teachers can unmute and tell, or they can also say in chat box.
Or type it.
Yeah. Okay. Is it interesting? Okay. There is another thing what you can do is after completing the lesson. Okay. It's very important to recall. So to recall all the concepts, sometimes orally, the teacher may forget 1 or 2 points. So it's better what they can do is they can build it like a mind map. Okay. So previously and all what we used to do, we used to search the mind map in Google Images, and sometimes for few chapters the mind map will be available, and for few chapters the mind map may not be available. But with the help of ChatGPT, what you can do, you can easily generate any kind of mind map. Okay. You can easily generate any kind of mind map. What you can do is generate a mind map from the class 9 English chapter, learning the game. Make sure it covers all all the subtopics, or all the topics in an interactive way. Mm, Like this, when you type and you press enter, it will automatically generate the mind map in the form of an image. And that too, it will not have only text. Okay, it may have some pictures as well. Like, for example, learning the game chapter is about the autobiography of Sachin Tendulkar. So what it will do is, in the center, it will show the face of Sachin Tendulkar. And then in different branches, it will give you the mind map about his life, about his career, about his achievements. Like this, it will show. Okay. And when you show that particular image to the students, it will help them to recall each and every concept which you taught about this particular chapter during the class. Okay, and it becomes easy for the students also to remember all the information without leaving an inch. Okay, so it's very informative. Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah, very interesting. Look at this now. Okay, so mind map they have given. So it's very easy, right? So
Sorry, I will give my cup.
yeah, okay. Sorry, sir. So look at this. This is the mind map, complete mind map it has generated about the author on one side, summary on one side, characters on one side. Okay, what are the vocabularies which we come across? Okay, all these things it has generated the via the mind map very clearly. Okay, so since due to lack of time, I will stop. I'll end my presentation today. I thought to show three more tools. Maybe if I get opportunity during the next week or any other upcoming weeks, I'll show the remaining three tools as well. Okay. So I just need feedbacks from all the teachers. How was this program today?
Jazakallah. Kamal Nasser Saab is there.
Assalamu alaikum
Walaikum
warahmatullah.
salam. How are you, sir?
Alhamdulillah, fine, Shafeeq sir. Alhamdulillah, it's a wonderful session.
Jazakallah, sir.
Really, it is order of the day. Every teacher has to equip with AI knowledge. As well as you open the chat GPT in your system, as you are doing what you expect the teacher to do. It's a simple way the one can learn. Alhamdulillah, writing lesson plan is a cumbersome process for a teacher. At the end of the week, it is a challenging time for them to prepare for the next week. You have shown the very easy way. Every teacher can simply learn and simply implement, and whatever actually required in the classroom, not only the lesson plan, the worksheet, the evaluation, as well as evaluating questions, lower order question, middle order question, order order question. Even the one can turn the multiple question into quiz form, as well the mind map. All these, if you sit and prepare, it will take hours to prepare.
Yes, sir.
So every teacher nowadays ought to learn the AI. Alhamdulillah, it's a very wonderful session, Shafeeq.
Thank you so much, sir.
May Allah reward you abundantly for your great services you are rendering to teacher
Jazakallah.
community. I hope all the teacher also felt very useful. I
Even
hope everyone will implement.
for college students, especially the research scholars and all, there is an option given in ChatGPT and even in Gemini also, where they can extract the information from all the patented papers or research papers, and it will give you the output. So it becomes very easier for the students to write their thesis.
Actually, I wrote the thesis in 2000.
Oh,
At
okay.
that time, to get a single information, you will be
It's very difficult. Yeah.
traveled along to many different libraries
Mhm.
and to look for the particular specific research paper. We have traveled long time. Alhamdulillah, nowadays, it is at the fingertip.
Yes, sir.
Jazakallah khair.
Jazakallah, sir.
Shafeeq sir.
So with this, we are concluding this program. And when sir is available, we will have next week or any other subsequent weeks. Then we will be benefiting more from him.
Okay, sir.
Thank you very much, sir. You have taken efforts, and our teachers have learned many things. Jazakallah.
Jazakallah.
Again, we will meet next Saturday, inshallah.
Inshallah.
Third. Assalamu alaikum. With this, the program ends.